Well, hopefully you guys have got your coffee and you got 10 minutes so we can just see what old G RAThbun's up to today. No, not today. Not in there. Hey, we're working on the RV today. Let me show you what we got going on here. Well, this thing, we're working on the refrigerator. It stopped working, it stopped working on electric. So I went to heck with it. I'll just use gas because we're just camping anyway. We don't have no electric up there. So then we get up in the hills and everything's going great for the first day. Second day, the thing went out. I couldn't get it to light. The igniter. This is an igniter. You could hear the sparking, but it wouldn't take off. And it kept saying, check the gas. Well, we got gas. The gas was fine. And I held a match in there and nothing would strike. I finally got a little lighter and put it in there and it lit up. And I'm going, well, it must be the igniter. And so we got it going. Well, naturally it stopped again. So I started doing some research. I pulled this out when I got home. This is not supposed to be bent that way, but it's easier than taking it off. This thing here bolts right into there. If you can see it back in there. There's a little hole that sticks through. It's got a screw that goes in it and all. And then the other end of it here, this end, that's kind of bright out here, plugs into right here. And there's a plug-in right there. So I took it out and I ordered a new one. They're like $22. I'll put a link on here if you need one. But I noticed when I was up in the hills, if I pulled on this wire a little bit, it would light. So what I think it was doing somewhere, it'd shorten out. So that's why I bought a new one. I haven't got the new one, don't know if that's going to fix that problem or not. But when I was in here, I took a clamp and I held this wire against this piece right here, and it seemed to work. So that's why we got that new one coming for that, the igniter. But now, oops, dropped my igniter. But like I said, it was also not working on electricity. Well, I need a working furnace, refrigerator, that's for sure. So I've tested everything. I tested this. This is your heater for the electrical. That's the tube that goes down there and heats up that boiler thing there. This is a Dometic 2652. If that's what you've got, that's what this one is. Okay. So we checked that. That's good. We ran an ohm meter through there. It's working. It's like 42, and that's 40 something, points 40 something, I don't know, but it's good. If it ain't good, it's going to read LO on your meter. You got to have a meter for this stuff. I checked these two wires. They're good. Yep, they're good. I checked these wires going into there, which is this one right here, the white one, and you got a green one, which is the ground here. And then you got a black one over here. I even put a new end on that one thinking, well, maybe the end's bad. Nah. Got power there. It's okay. Got power over there on the fuse. It's okay. This fuse is good. That fuse is good. That's got little, that works. Well, I've checked about everything I can find to check. So I'm going to call that a bad board. So that's what we're going to try to replace next. Once we change the igniter, so it works on gas at least. Oh, yeah, and I checked that too. That works good. I've checked everything I can think of on here. That leads me right back to that board. Now, them are not cheap. That's $122 if you get it from their factory. You know, the Dometic, you know, the refrigerator people. If you get their exact one, it's a little more money. So that's what we're working on today. Pulled that out. Now we're just waiting on parts. They're supposed to be here. It's going to take 3 more days to get the part here just for the igniter. And then the board, I don't know. I don't know when it'll get here. Haven't ordered it yet. Well, we got the new part. It does seem to be in a little better shape than the old part. You can see the old part, there was something going on right there. Now, I'm hoping that's what was wrong with it, but it's exactly the same one because I spent a lot of extra money and got the original equipment. So let's go plug this in and see what happens. All right, I picked this thing up and started to put it in, and I did notice a difference. See how this one here, remember I said I could pull on the wire and it took off. Well, that is all hollered out. That is not. I'm hoping that might be the problem. Now, let's go install it. Well, it is installed, and it is run up and clipped back into this little box right here. I'll probably do some wire tying on that wire in a minute, but I wanted to check it out. I wanted to show you a couple things. You notice my screws are orange? Even wherever that one is, there it is. I paint them orange because once you drop them, well, you get the idea. So now here's there's the tools I use. But did you know that this fits right on the end of your screwdriver? Yeah. If you got a screw that's too tight and you can't get it to turn, you just stick that in and then crank it. Ah, there's your tool tip right there. Now I'm going to go get my helper, and she's going to click it on, and we're going to sit out here and see if she ignites now. It should. Then we'll wire tie everything, button her all up. We'll see. Okay, Vicki, turn on that refrigerator. Let's see if she lights. Got her on? Hit the gas button. There she lit. Right off the bat. One click and she lit. Okay, hon, you can shut her down. That's how easy that was. Now I got to bend this back into place because it's a lot easier to bend that than take them rusted screws out. We're going to button it up. That'll work on gas. Now we still got to get a board. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's what's wrong with the rest of it. But that's why I fixed that. That's your igniter. That was what was wrong with it. When you get in here, I had to tell the wife she could leave. Anyway, back to that. Remember I said I was moving wires around in here and it ignited. And then I remembered it was that wire. So the next time it quit on me, I just moved that wire a little bit again. And it didn't work. But then I kept moving it, and it did work. So the inside of that was all ate out. I think that was the problem. But you seen it. It lit right up on the second spark. Before, it was just going night, 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 not doing it. Because it was probably shorting out inside there to the metal inside there or something. But you want to check this wire. I've seen some of the wires get rubbed, and they also will start shorting out on other stuff. So check that out if you're not getting your gas to light up. Even though it's making the sound, it may be that. Well, I'm going to wire it up, box it up, and call it good until I can talk my wife into buying me a new $122 board. Oh my God. I'm going to put some links to stuff on here. Go ahead and check them out, and then you'll know what we're looking at here. All right, she's all put back together with my orange screws. Yeah, my eyesight ain't what it used to be. That helps. Everything's put in. I got wire running through the wire loops, put an extra wire tie on there. Nothing's touching anything hot. What was going on here? Let's regress here a little bit. I get it lit up. I still got to put the little cover on the right there. This cover here, oh, let's see. Yeah, I got this piece goes up over the board. You don't want to leave that board exposed, but anyway, I'll snap that on. You don't need to see that. That's got just two little dogs. It snaps in here, and then you screw that screw in up top there. So anyway, back to this. We'd get her going while we were in camp, and by moving the wire, great, it would work. And then I took a clamp, took this little clamp, wherever it is. Let's see. I put this clamp on the wire and then held the wire over against here so it had a little tension on it. Just a cheap little clamp. And that would work sometimes, because when the refrigerator would get as cold as it could, it would shut off. It's supposed to. And then it would try to ignite again, and it couldn't. Sometimes that wire would be pulled tight enough and it would. We'd come back to camp and it would be fine. Other times it would be off. So that was giving me a good idea of what it was. So I hope this video helps you guys out. Anyway, I'm going to finish putting that on, then I'm going to cover it up. And it's 104 out here today. I'm going to go have me an iced tea. You guys, subscribe, follow my channel. Check out these links I'm putting on here for the parts on this. And if you need something, they're right there. You get the right part for the right machine. All right, see you later.